part of the so-called three broadcasting laws would expand the EBS board from 9 to 13 members with more diverse recommending bodies. PPP lawmaker Choi Hyung-doo, the first speaker, argued that the existing system reflected global standards and accused the ruling party of undermining fairness in public broadcasting. He warned that altering governance structures could harm South Korea's credibility, even citing the upcoming Korea-US summit. Meanwhile, Democratic Party lawmaker Kim Woo-young defended the proposal, saying it would strengthen EBS's independence and neutrality, expand representation across sectors, and make leadership appointments more democratic and transparent. President Lee Jae-myung will travel to Washington, D.C. on August 25th for his first summit with U.S. President Donald Trump, joined by 15 leaders of major Korean companies. The delegation includes Samsung Electronics Chairman Lee Jae-yong, LG Chairman Gu Kwang-mo, Hyundai Motor Chairman Jung Eui-sun, SK Chairman Choi Tae-won, and leaders from Hanwha, Hanjin, Doosan, Celltrion, CJ, GS, HD Hyundai, Korea Zinc, Lotte, and Naver. The group will push cooperation in shipbuilding, semiconductors, nuclear power, and batteries, with the Masca shipbuilding project expected to feature prominently. Samsung may announce expansion of its Texas chip plant, while SK Hynix prepares a semiconductor facility in Indiana. Industry Minister Kim Jong-kwan and Trade Minister Yeo Han-gu are already in Washington coordinating summit agendas. In local news, Busan, the first metropolitan city to enter a super age society in 2021, is expanding its age tech industry as seniors now make up almost 25% of its around 3.3 million residents. At the 52nd Emergency Economic Countermeasures meeting, Mayor Park Kyung-jun announced a 5-year, over 128 billion Korean won plan with 4 strategies and 34 tasks. Projects include a healthcare and big data center in Eco-Delta City, 5 age tech testing hubs, startup support, and smart welfare services. By 2050, seniors are expected to comprise 44% of Busan's population. Busan National University's robot team, Tidy Boy, has won first place in the Home Service Division at Robot Cup 2025 in Brazil. The international robotics event featured 37 countries. Competing with their humanoid robot Anubis, the team showed off autonomous navigation, precise object recognition, smooth dual-arm control, and natural conversation. Out of 22 teams, they scored the highest, especially for tasks like delivering drinks by voice command and avoiding obstacles. Led by Professor Lee Seung-jun, the 11-member team was praised by Busan Mayor Park Kyung-jun. In international news, the International Criminal Court (ICC) has strongly criticized the new U.S. sanctions targeting its judges and prosecutors. The U.S. State Department announced restrictions on 2 judges and 2 prosecutors for pursuing cases against American and Israeli citizens. Secretary of State Marco Rubio denounced the ICC as a national security threat and an instrument of lawfare against the U.S. and Israel. And now for today's weather. The current weather in the Busan area is 30 degrees Celsius with partly cloudy skies, and it feels extremely hot. A heat wave advisory is in effect. The temperature will average around 27 degrees Celsius this evening. And that wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to BFM 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM 부산 영어방송.
Coming up next is For Your Busan with Laura McLucky. BEFM 부산 영어방송.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, 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 and happy Thursday to you all out there. So, what am I talking about? The person with the longest fingernails. The person who fits into a suitcase in the shortest time. A man who lifted a table with his teeth for the longest time. And even someone who blew the biggest bubblegum bubble. Yes, of course, records. And there's so many interesting records in the world. So my question for you, what record could you break? What's a record that only you could set? Oh, I'm very interested in this answer. Welcome to For Your Busan. I'm your host, Laura McCluckey. Ow! Let's kick off the show with Twinkle by Girls' Generation, TTS.
숨겨도 twinkle 어쩌나 눈에 확 띄잖아 매일에 쌓여 있어도 나는 twinkle 티가 나 다른 사람들도 다 빛나는 나를 좋아해 끝까지 경계해야 해 보석으로 친 너잖아 늘 나의 곁을 지켜줘 내 주위만 맴돌아 눈을 떼지 마줘 내 매력에 빠져 숨겨도 twinkle 어쩌나 twinkle twinkle 어쩌나 눈에 확 띄잖아 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 매일에 쌓여 있어도 나는 twinkle 티가 나난 미지의 세계 시간을 잊어버릴걸 아침에 눈을 떠봐도 꿈은 계속될 거야 난 너를 위해 꾸미고 더 예쁘게 널 반짝일래 왜 너만 혼자 몰라 나의 진가를 숨겨도 twinkle 어쩌나 숨겨도 twinkle 빛이 나 눈에 확 띄잖아 눈에 확 띄잖아 매일에 쌓여 있어도 나는 twinkle 티가 나 oh yeah 너무 태연해 너무 뻔뻔해 밖에는 널 소원하는 줄이 끝이 안 보여 말도 안 되게 넌 너무 담담해 난 하늘 아래 떨어진 별 숨겨도 twinkle 어쩌나 yeah 눈에 확 띄잖아 난 눈에 확 띄잖아 매일에 쌓여 있어도 나는 twinkle 티가 나 그대의 twinkle 나를 봐 어딜 봐 나를 봐 칙칙한 옷 속에서도 나는 twinkle 티가 나 twinkle 티가 나 난 twinkle 어쩌나 눈에 확 띄잖아 매일에 쌓여 있어도 나는 twinkle 티가 나 twinkle 알잖아
Oh, yeah. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us here at 4 p.m. Busan. 4 p.m. Busan? That's not it. I was looking at the clock and it's 4 p.m. For Your Busan. Yes, it's 4:10 p.m. Right? No, there we go. 4:10 p.m. on Thursday, the 21st of August. For Your Busan here at BEFM. I'm your host, Laura McCluckey. A little bit of Girls' Generation, TTS, to kick off the show. That was nice. It's a Thursday. Are you feeling ready for the start of the weekend? It's almost here. Woo! I like that. I like it a lot. At the top of the show, we were talking about some, I don't want to say weird, because everything is good. Everything is fine. But, some weird world records. For example, person with the longest fingernails. How do you live? How do you type on your smartphone with those fingernails? A person who fits into the suitcase in the shortest time. How do you know? At what point in your life did you think, do you know what my talent is? Putting myself into suitcases really quickly. I mean, how does one discover that one's talent is such? I don't know. A man who picked up a table with his teeth for the longest time. I mean, how do you get there? How do you arrive at thinking, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to break the world record for holding tables with my teeth. Must not be false teeth. But yeah, bizarre, just interesting, right? Things that we kind of don't really, it's not that we could never imagine it, but why would we imagine these things? I mean, they turn into Guinness World Records. It's weird, but it's pretty amazing. I like it. I love the uniqueness of the world. And so my question would be, how do we here at For Your Busan get our names into the Guinness World Records? I don't want to hold a table with my teeth. I certainly don't want to jump in and out of suitcases. And I don't want to grow these past what they are already. Far too much. But there's a good way. If you want to do it, you need to choose something that no one else can do or that no one else has thought about doing. So these days, I mean, there's not many things left that are weird and Guinness World Record winnable. There's a lot of weird people out there in the world. But, it's easier said than done to choose something that somebody has not already done. If I was going to set a Guinness World Record, what would I do? I don't know. Do you know what? I don't feel the need to have a record for everything. Maybe I could set a Guinness World Record for teaching the highest number of Korean people about Scotland. There you go. That's it's not interesting. Nobody's going to want to watch that on TV. How can they prove it? But that's my niche, I guess. I'm Scottish. I can speak some Korean. That might be my Guinness World Record. Ang PD, what would you do if you were going to get a world 기록, a world Guinness record? What would you do? The cutest? Ang. I don't know. What would you do? These days, though, just making it through the day sometimes feels like you're breaking a record because it's so hot. There's so much to do. Even though 입추, the start of autumn, actually passed, summer is still very much here, right? It clings to us with full force. It's no surprise then that heat-related records continue to be broken, not the ones that we want to see being broken. However, in Busan, the average temperature this summer is already 0.2 degrees higher than it was last year at the same time. And if the heat continues all the way through the end of this month, through August, 2025 could beat last year to become the hottest summer in recorded history. No, thank you. No, thank you. And you? No, we don't like that. So we got to do something about this, right? The summer of 2024, just last year, was officially the hottest ever recorded with an average temperature of 25.93 degrees Celsius. But 2025 said, hold my beer, and is like, really? I'll break it. 2025 is trying its hardest to be the hottest on record. This summer, actually, if you were feeling hot earlier this year, you were right, because the earliest heat wave in 111 years. Isn't that awful? Doesn't that tell us that the world is heating up? If the world heats up too much, we're just going to explode. Spontaneous combustion. What? I mean, anyway, the rainy season, you remember? The rainy season, it was super short, and then we had some really random rain like a few weeks ago. Really heavy random rain, caused a lot of damage. It was very bad. But the rainy season technically ended as early as July 3rd. which is the second earliest on record. So all signs are just pointing to the possibility that the record books are being rewritten again and again and again. Year on year, new records. So are you ready to survive another record-breaking summer? Record-breaking in not a very good way. However, I'd like to hear your thoughts about today's topic. The text topic today is 더운 여름날에 보내는 나만의 방법은. 우리 항상 이런 거를 많이 얘기를 하는데 we want to know how you kind of get past it because it's been a long time. How are you doing? Are you okay? Are you dealing with the summer better? Do you have a new tip that you can let us know? How do you deal with this prolonged heat wave situation? Get in touch and let us know. pound 9050 샵 9050 or Kakao Talk. And I'd love to know as well, is there any place you recommend in Busan or perhaps in, other parts of Korea that is less hot? That is a good place for cooling down, that is a good place where we can still enjoy the summer but not have to feel super duper hot. What do you think? Please get in touch. Please let us know. We want to know everything. pound 9050 샵 9050. Text messages are 101. Kakao Talk is free and get onto YouTube Live and find us over there and leave your messages in the live chat as well. All right, in the first half of the show, of course, Claire's back. We missed her yesterday. We've got Busan Times with all the latest news updates in Busan. My deep dive and then Ready, Set, Busan with Andrew. Andrew will be in the studio for that. I think we've got prizes for that as well, don't we? That's exciting. And then in the second half, on the mic, Busan Quizmaster. And of course, we are family in Busan. Casey will be in the studio. Casey's in this week, is he? Yeah, I love it. It's the summer season, which means people are in and out. Wata gata. And so, yeah, it's a nice time to know that the people we love are coming to see us, isn't it? Anyway, you can text me and let me know your thoughts, opinions, or you can just tell me what you did today. Anything exciting, any good news, any other news, any gossip? We love some gossip here at 4 p.m. Anyway, let's keep this show on the road. That's not the right expression, but I'm going to use it anyway. It's time for Busan Times.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
제106회 전국체육대회 10월 17일부터 23일까지 부산이 선수들의 열정으로 타오릅니다.
The 106th National Sports Festival. From October 17th to the 23rd, a monumental event is headed straight for Busan. We're with you on For Your Busan. Ready, set, Busan! For 10 weeks, we'll bring you the latest National Sports Festival news, introduce the events, and share inspiring athlete stories. Play the quiz, win prizes, and get involved. If you want to enjoy the National Sports Festival to the max, tune in every Thursday at 4:35 p.m. Don't miss it. It all starts now.
8월 14일부터 10월 23일까지 매주 목요일 4시 35분 포열 부산의 레디 셋 부산. 절대 놓치지 마세요.
Welcome back. Thank you for joining us here at For Your Busan. I keep calling it 4 p.m. For some
little
reason.
bit over. 4 p.m. is my time.
That's your time, right? So but I keep
Yes.
looking at the clock and saying, welcome to 4 p.m. That's not right. It must be the heat that is addling my already addled brain. How are you, Claire?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, addled,
All
hot,
right.
very warm. It's another steaming hot Thursday here in Busan. But you've got lots to bring us, so let's dive in.
Yes, our first story is about a global conference that's coming right here to Busan. It's the 22nd International Conference on Silicon Carbide and Related Materials, which is 제22회 국제 탄화 규소 학술 대회 ICSCRM 2025.
Okay, that sounds
Pretty
like
long.
a big deal, but I don't really understand it. When is it happening?
So it runs September 14th through 19th at Bexco, spread across Exhibition Hall 1, the Convention Hall, and the Auditorium. About 2,000 experts from more than 40 countries will gather here to discuss advances in silicon carbide, or SiC, which is considered a game changer for next generation power semiconductors.
Power semiconductors, eh? So this isn't just your average academic conference.
Not at all. It's actually the largest conference of its kind in the world,
Wow.
dating back to 1987. And for the first time ever, it's being held outside the US, Europe, or Japan. Busan was confirmed as host back in September 2022 in Davos, Switzerland.
That must be a huge milestone for Korea.
It is. This conference is where researchers and companies showcase the latest in semiconductor materials, device design, packaging, and reliability. More than 150 international companies will also have exhibitions showing off cutting-edge applications.
And there's also something else happening alongside the event, right?
Yes, on September 17th, Busan-based power semiconductor leader company will hold the grand opening of its new headquarters and production facilities. It's being timed with the conference to highlight cooperation between research, industry, and the city itself.
A very strong symbol, Busan positioning itself as a global semiconductor hub.
Indeed. The city hopes this will open doors to new international partnerships, investment opportunities, and global visibility, making Busan a recognized name in advanced semiconductor technology as well.
I know nothing about this, but luckily there are many other better, smarter people in the world ready
know
to,
what they do,
to lead Busan into that industry as a hub. So
We trust them.
Yay, fighting. I love it. But
We
I
support you.
we do support, absolutely. And I love how there's such a diverse range of events that come to Busan.
Yes.
Like
The
from
world class.
semiconductors to gaming events to
Environment.
diabetes, environment, marine, like everything. Everything is in Busan. Let's move on to our next story, something a little closer to home and closer to our bellies. Food safety during Chuseok.
Right, starting September 1st through October 2nd, Busan will run a special food safety investigation focused on Chuseok holidays food. That's a full 5 weeks of inspections.
Which is interesting. I'm eager to know what else is, what the inspection actually means. But we're talking about the most common foods on the holiday table, right?
Yes, items like rice cakes, duck, traditional Korean sweets, hangwa, and Korean beef, hanwoo. Inspectors will directly visit food processing and sales site to check hygiene conditions, labeling accuracy, and whether products meet proper food safety standards.
So it's a proactive effort, right, to keep harmful products off people's tables.
Indeed. They'll be watching for violations like false or misleading origin labels, expired or mislabeled ingredients, and exaggerated product claims. Even using unmarked or unapproved raw materials can trigger penalties.
It's something I don't even think about. I really don't. I just kind of...
I wouldn't even think they would lie about it.
No,
but
I just 믿어.
they did.
I just believe. I'm
I
like,
know.
oh, this is good. I'm going to eat this.
Same.
Right? I know. Maybe we should pay more attention. But it's also on us to be
But
more
how
vigilant.
would I know if they lie though?
I know,
Like,
that's very true. But the penalties that are getting imposed, these are not light penalties.
No, they are very strict. For example, falsely labeling food origin can lead to up to 7 years in prison or a fine of up to 100 million won, 1억 won.
You said prison for
Yes.
falsely labeling food. I'm
Yes.
very surprised.
And
at that.
other food safety violations can also mean prison sentences of up to 5 years.
Oh, wow. I mean, that's really serious. It
That's
shows
strict.
the city is very strict.
Do not mess with food.
Don't mess with Busan. Don't mess with Busan's food. Yeah, basically.
That really shows they're serious.
Yeah.
What's more, the special investigation team will be working with the Busan Institute of Health and Environment to conduct scientific testing so businesses can't just hide issues. And if citizen notices suspicious activity, they can report it directly to the food investigation team at 051 888 3091 or 3096.
It's very important to highlight this, and it reassures people that the city is taking these kind of things very seriously. You know,
Yes.
keeping an eye, especially during the holidays where people consume more food, buy more food, and sell more food.
Yes, officials say the goal is not only to punish wrongdoing, but to build a safer, more trustworthy food environment for citizens.
Yeah. And also, us as citizens, we should do our due diligence as well.
Yes, we should keep an eye on
Keep an eye on
any
things.
suspicious.
If a label is stuck on top of another label,
Or it's like scribbled down.
or it's like script, that happens a lot.
It actually does.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
I should be more like suspicious about things.
I get food from places and like they've like covered something with black.
Yes.
And I'm like, what did it say? And
the
I'll
thick
peel it
marker,
off. Yeah.
yes.
It'll say something like
Or
with
taped on.
added calcium or something. And then it's like, not really. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, finally, Busan is about to become the center of the universe. Not really. The center of global climate and energy conservation, however, because next week, from the 25th until the 29th, we're hosting Energy Super Week.
That's right. It's actually 3 major international meetings happening back to back, all tied into the World Climate Industry Expo 2025. We're talking about the APEC Energy Ministerial Meeting, the Clean Energy Ministerial CEM, and the Mission Innovation MI Ministerial Meeting.
There's too many acronyms.
There is a lot.
Too many.
They are coming.
But a lot of world leaders.
That's exactly right. Energy ministers from over 40 countries, global organizations, and major companies are coming. It's the first time Busan is hosting such a concentrated lineup of climate and energy events.
Okay, you're saying a lot of things that I don't know much about. Let's break it down a little bit. So the APEC Energy Ministerial has been around since the 1990s.
Yes, APEC represents 21 economies from Korea, Japan, and the US to countries in Southeast Asia and Latin America. At this meeting, they'll talk about energy security, clean energy adoption, and cross-border cooperation. It's being held at Nurimaru APEC House and Paradise Hotel from August 25th to 28th.
And the CEM and MI meetings?
Yes, another 2. They'll run August 25th to 27th at Baxco. The Clean Energy Ministerial, which is CEM 청정 에너지 장관 회의, was launched in 2010 to accelerate clean energy technologies from smart grids and EVs to renewable energy and carbon capture. Then there's Mission Innovation, MI, which started after the Paris Climate Agreement in 2015, pushing for more investment in clean energy R&D. Together, they'll bring about 500 delegates from 30 countries.
I love it. And all this connects with the World Climate Industry Expo as well.
Yes, the big finale. From August 27th to 29th at Baxco, the expo expects 40,000 participants from 50 countries. The theme this year is Energy for AI and AI for Energy. How artificial intelligence and energy technology can boost each other.
Oh, that's very clever.
That part I can understand.
Yeah, I get that. And there's, of course, going to be exhibits too.
Huge ones. And 560 organizations and companies from Korea and abroad, plus job fairs, expo consultation sessions, and even cultural events like Gwangalli Drone Light Show on the 27th.
I love that they do the light show for everything. It's like such a fantastic, because
Every
they
time.
program everything in. So
And it has meaning.
it's got such a, yeah, I love it. Oh, it's so cool. So we're not just hosting meetings, you know, it's on display as a leader in climate and energy innovation, our beautiful city of Busan.
Indeed. City officials are calling it an unprecedented international gathering that could position Busan as a go-to hub for global energy cooperation.
I love it. I say that after every news piece that you give us, because I do. I think it's very exciting.
But they do. There's some big events coming up.
So we've heard today about the Busan city stepping into global stage of semiconductors. I don't quite understand that one yet. There's time. Of course, making sure our food is safe for Chuseok with all those checks. That's very important. And then showing that the energy innovation and, climate leadership is
in this
here in Busan.
hot weather. Yes.
Yeah.
3 different stories, but they all highlight Busan's drive to be a safer, smarter, and more innovative city.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Claire, thank you so much as always for bringing us all the updates.
Not a problem.
It's nice to hear that Busan is, doing all these different things. I would not know anything about our city if it wasn't for you. Let's be honest.
Oh, my pleasure.
Thank you so much. No pressure. No pressure. We'll see you same time tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, let's have a song. This is Thrill Ride by The Boys.
느껴줘 살짝 느껴줘 뭔가는 부신 경고기야 시간은 freeze 투명하게 얼때 한 입에 와서 깨물어 Let's ride it up don't hesitate 주문을 걸어 please holiday 일렁이는 breath 순간 너와 나를 덮쳐 입술이 말라 숨가비 시간이 좁게 boom 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 Do it again and again We do it really now 오직 둘만 내 hit around 거침없이 펼치는 night 보름 달빛 아래 짜릿해진 낯선 chemistry 퍼져가는 이 느낌 We do it really now 중독되는 듯해 이리저리 좀 더 멀리 우릴 이끌 crazy 눈이 모험해 until the moment 가장 즉흥적인 감정들만 choose baby 상상 끝에 머무던 이 호기심을 따라 If you wanna yeah 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 Let's pipe it up this vibrate rollercoaster 보다 더 빠르게 웃진 않아 feel 절대 멈출 생각 없어 점점 더 빨라 You got me 심장이 좁게 boom 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 Do it again and again We do it really now 오직 둘만 내 hit around 거침없이 펼치는 night 보는 달빛 아래 짜릿해진 낯선 chemistry 퍼져가는 이 느낌 We do it really now 중독되는 듯해 이미 본 것 같아 난 We dancing in the moonlight baby Yeah 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 불빛이며 호기식한 손 방울한 이 꿈에 Ride What you waiting for Let's get it on milk chocolate 녹아가는 널 담은 여름에 넘쳐버린 chill 한폭 너와 나를 적셔 Baby catch me go We do it really now 오직 둘만 내 playground 거침없이 강렬한 bright 쏟아져 완벽해 우리 둘만 만난 이 history 채워줄게 가득히 We do it really now 너를 잊은 채 짜릿해 확실한 chemistry 뜨뜻해진 이 느낌 We do it really now 멈추지 못해
로라의 탐구생활. Welcome back, everybody. It's time for Laura's deep dive. Wine, fine dining restaurants, amusement parks, pasta, cafes, movie theaters. Oh, these are the kinds of things that typically come to mind when you think about dating, right? Dating. But traditionally, dating meant spending quality time with somebody you love or someone that you are interested in loving. That's why lots of people chose nice places and choose better meals than usual, like we would at home when you go on a date. However, that definition is kind of changing, especially among the younger generations. According to a recent study, Gen Z is spending close to zero on dating. Oh, what? This is a US-based economic research institute who conducted a survey of Gen Z adults aged 18 to 28. And basically the results said that 53% of male respondents and 54% of female respondents said they spent $0 on dating in the past month. Maybe that says more about them not being able to find a date than it does about not wanting to spend money. But I speculate here. So less than half of them reported spending any money at all, and those who did, 28% spent less than $100 a month on dating, on going out and doing their things. Now, this was with people who were actually dating. It's not people who can't find a date, right? So why are all these young people cutting back on romance? Well, on dating costs. 4 out of 10 people say they'd rather avoid social activities altogether if they can't afford them. Yes, well, it's fair enough. And the biggest reason, of course, is the cost of living. Things are just more expensive by the day. And beyond these financial struggles, some analysts also say that emotional burnout and the emergence of AI companions are also reshaping how people are viewing relationships. Oh no. But, you know, especially since the pandemic, lots of young people have come to prefer connecting with people online rather than in person. So many people grew up, especially kids, having to just speak through masks and see masks. So it makes some sense. But the sad thing, in the near future, we might not see any couples out there dating. No holding hands, no walking in the moonlight, no toes in the sand. Ah, what a pity. You know, romance isn't dead, and I think romance can be between friendships as well. It's about doing things for people that you care about, right? So it doesn't need to be expensive. You can do it for free. You don't need to go and spend a bunch of money on dating, but, you know, the little things, a handwritten note, holding hands, walking through the park, those things are free. Yeah, the best things in life are free. That's what they say anyway. Anyway, that was my deep dive. What do you think about it? I would love to know. Get in touch, pound 9050 샵 9050 or Kakao Talk or our YouTube live stream. By the way, we've got Andrew here in the studio who's going to be doing his segment next. So I'm not going to read all of your text messages out just yet. However, I will do it in a little bit. This is On the Ground by Rosé.
My life's been magic, seems fantastic. I used to have a hole in the wall with a mattress. Funny when you want it, suddenly you have it. You find out that your goal's just plastic. Every day, every night, I've been thinking back on you and I. Every day, every night, I work my whole life just to get right, just to be like, look at me, I'm never coming down. I work my whole life just to get high, just to realize everything I need is on the, everything I need is on the ground. On the ground. I'm way up in the clouds, and they say I'm made it now, but I figured it out. Everything I need is on the ground. Just drove by your house, so far from you now, but I figured it out. Everything I need is on the everything I need is on the ground. On the ground. Everything I need is on the ground. But they don't hear me though. On the ground. But they don't hear me though. Everything I need is on the ground.
Ready?
Set.
Busan!
I like that. That was good.
Andrew.
We were setting it up. I was setting you up.
You were setting me up to fail.
You like the limelight. It's good. Yes, we are here for some Ready, Set, Busan.
Ready, set, Busan. Do you know
Yes.
what makes me laugh every single time I hear your commercial for this this show?
Yes.
To the max.
Yeah.
Enjoy Busan to the max.
Well, when we were making actually PD and I, and she's like, more. Like, just wanted it extra. And I was like, don't think I can go that far. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
You put the X in extra.
It's funny whenever that something like that comes on and I'm in the car with the kids and they're like, wait a minute.
That's you,
What are you-
Daddy.
You're here, but you're there. And I'm
Listen.
like, yeah, exactly.
My son also is like, oh, that's Dad. I was like, yeah, that's right. That's your friend, right? Yes. You're very recognizable.
You know, your son's like, oh, is he just outside? Because I can hear him.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Very
even need
noisy.
the radio.
Very noisy.
It's all right.
Anyway, tell us all about this segment, what's going on. And just FYI, thank you to Busan Metropolitan City for
Definitely.
sponsoring this segment.
100%. Without you, we're not here.
We
all
love
right.
you.
So, yeah, we had our first edition of this last week. But if you weren't here last week or you weren't listening, so the 106th National Sports Festival, the 전국체육 대회, and the 45th National Paralympic Sports Festival, the 전국 장애인 체육 대회, is coming to Busan this October. And this segment is going to happen every week at this time and on Thursdays. And we're for the next 10 weeks, I guess 9 weeks, including today.
Yes.
And we're going to give you all the news, cool facts, and get you ready for it so that when, you know, like many other events, sometimes in the cities, someone's like, oh, are you going to this? And you're like, I'd never heard of it.
Yeah.
You
Or
know what I mean?
missed it. I didn't even know it was on.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
that's what we don't want that to happen. We
Got it.
want everyone to be involved.
Got it.
Yes.
So what are we going to do then?
Well, we're going to kick things off right away with some quiz time. I love it.
Oh.
Welcome to the quiz hour.
That signals this is a quiz time. Are there prizes for this quiz?
That's everyone wants to know that.
Yeah, that's the only reason
We
I play.
do have 2 chicken coupons.
2 chickens.
Yeah, 2 chickens.
Woohoo! Look at Ang PD's giving it a little
Yeah.
whoop,
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 whoop, whoop. Is that a thing for
I
young
love it.
people?
Hey, well, they're not dating.
Us old people.
We're not spending money. Maybe they're
like
spending
to
money
do-
on those things.
Like to do the whoop whoops.
Yeah.
Anyway.
There you go.
네, 여러분 오늘 우리 하나, no, 2개. 예스 치킨 쿠폰 받을 수 있습니다. 그래서 여러분 참여 부탁드리겠습니다.
Yes, so here's today's quiz.
Okay.
All right, I thought
There was only one. You only get one.
All right, one time.
Yeah.
So we talked about this last week. So if you were a listener last week, you have some insight or some inside scoop on this one here. If not, you might have to guess, but we like guesses as well.
Oh, goodness.
How many sports will be included in the 106th National Sports Festival? So we're looking at how many sports. We have 3 choices. 1, 50, 2, 55. Or 3, we're going big or go home, 100. Yes.
I don't know.
Okay.
Would you like me to read it in Korean?
Quickly, please.
Or would you like to do it? 자, 여러분 오늘 치킨 콤보가 걸린 오늘의 퀴즈입니다. 잘 들어보세요. 이번 전국 체전에서 모두 몇 개의 경기 종목이 있을까요? 첫 번째, number 1, 1번 50개 스포츠. 2번 55개. 3번 100개. 어떻게 생각하세요? 샵 9050 is 101, pound 9050 for a little 문자 message.
Yeah, let us know.
And Kakai Talk is free. Also, get onto the old, what do you call it, live stream, and you can send a message there.
Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
Okay, so send us your messages if you know the answer. Andrew, updates on the National Sports Festival and the National Paralympic Sports Festival.
Yeah, so today what we're gonna talk about some news, but everything's gonna involve, the torch relay.
Ooh.
All right. If we have time, we're gonna get to some sports at the end.
Yep.
But the torch relay first. So let's get to the news. Nailed it.
I like these
go.
sound effects.
So everyone wants to know, when you watch the Olympics, the Asian Games, wherever it is, there's always, the torch relay. This is no different, all right? So there's going to be torch relay runners selected across the city, all right? So each district in Busan, and actually 2 districts have already released who will be the runners from those districts. Sahagu and Dongdaegu, maybe they're ahead of the game. Everyone else, give us some info here, all right?
Tell us.
So they've selected runners to participate in the torch relay for the National Sports Festival. Now, each district will choose 70 runners in total, all right? 40 through a public application. So, if you applied, then you can get in. And I'm not 100% sure if those applications are still available, but check your local GU webpage and you might be able to find that.
Goo still makes me laugh every time I hear it. Goo.
And then 30 are recommended by organizers and related groups. So, the people they want to be involved, but you need those people as well. It brings more publicity to the event,
yes,
which is fantastic. All right. The final list includes people of various ages and professions. Around 1,200 runners across the city will receive training and take part in a rehearsal before the official event.
That's very Canadian of you. 1,200 runners. That was very Canadian.
All right, okay.
I liked it a lot, though.
Now, there is a massive promotion for the games going to be happening across the city. I've already seen some signage around the city for this, some banners in places and stuff like that. So to ensure the success of the event, the Busan Metropolitan City is holding a special promotional tour throughout the city until the end of this month. Kind of something similar, maybe, we'll say even on a grander scale than when the Olympics were in Pyeongchang. They were going around the whole country. But Busan's going to show you how to do it.
Busan's going to show you.
That's me when I'm hooting. Busan. There we go.
I like
All right. So since this is the first time in 25 years that Busan is hosting the event, the tour aims to raise public interest. And just as I was saying, we want everyone involved.
Yeah.
We don't want people to be like, oh, that actually happened, when it's a national event. And the city is funding a lot of different things across the city for this. So you might see some things going through your area. And I think it'll be very fun to get involved with that. So
yeah, I think so. And get involved. That's
16 districts.
Get involved.
Can you name them all?
Later.
That's in the other.
Later.
I love it. Now, some teams have already, I'm sure everyone's already training, but the Busan Shirum team they've already begun their intensive training. So this is, for listeners who might not know, this is the Korean wrestling, which is always, I love watching this during the holidays when it's on TV, and I'm just like, man, those guys, they're the guys that you wouldn't want to run into on the street. They'll just throw you across the road.
I like it because it's in sand as well.
Yes, it's very, very fun. All right. So this here will be, it's not just, you're thinking, I don't want to say adults, but there are there's 34 athletes from Busan, 7 from the general division. So that's the adults, maybe if you want to call it the professionals. All right. 14 from universities and 13 from high schools. So, it's not just limited to one, division here. Okay. Also, one of the big things that is super important for this is the facilities.
Yes.
All right. So the Busan Facilities Corporation, they've already started preparing for this. They've launched their official support team back on the 12th of this month. And what they're going to do here, they're going across all of the venues, and we mentioned this last week, of across the city, making sure they're up to date. safety concerns are not there and addressing any safety concerns that are, and then also making sure that routes to the facilities and away from them are ideal, not just for supporters and organizers, but the athlete safety as well.
Athlete safety, and also just to make sure the infrastructure is really good for the residents who might be living in that area
That's
as well.
a huge thing.
It's going to be really important for everyone to have a safe and optimal time, right?
Exactly. And the traffic, traffic's busy anyway. So this is going to be, it's going to be tough on the city, but I think, they're ahead of the game here and they want to make sure everything's going to run smoothly.
특히 광안 Bridge.
Yeah, definitely.
That can be tough.
It's a rough one
at
sometimes.
peak times.
Exactly.
So it'll be interesting to see how they deal with that. Okie dokie. So if anyone wants to win some chicken, 여러분 치킨 좋아하신 분 손. Oh yeah, everybody loves chicken. Chicken. So if you want to win some chicken, answer this quiz question. How many sports in totals will be included in the 106th National Sports Festival? 네, 2번 전국체전에서는 모두 몇 개의 경기 종목이 있을까요? Number 1, 50, 50. Number 2, 55, 55. Number 3, 100, 100. 59050 샵 9050 or 카카오톡 chicken winner chicken dinner.
Guess what time it is?
It's I don't know.
Fun fact time.
Oh, this is a long one.
I like it. It's good.
Let's
Get you going.
Okay, let's go. Okay, tell us.
All right, so we were talking about how the torch relay will in the city itself, but we want to know why does the National Sports Festival? Why does it start in a certain place and how long has it happened? So it begins, the torch relay for the Korean National Sports Festival has traditionally started at Cheomsangdan altar on Manisan Mountain in Ganghwa-do since the 36th festival back in 1955.
Tell us why, Andrew.
Well, there's some historical and cultural significance.
Oh,
yes.
super.
So this place is believed to be the altar where Dangun, the legendary founder of Korea, performed rituals to the heavens.
Dangun,
sorry.
not Dangun.
Dangun. Yeah. We don't want to mess that one up.
No, don't mess that
Thank
one
you.
up.
All right.
It's a very sacred site.
It is, definitely.
And it's very deeply connected to Korean identity, to heritage, to history. Yeah.
And now the symbolic meaning of the torch. Now the flame represents peace, unity, and the spirit of sports.
Ooh.
All right, so lighting the torch as such such a meaningful place adds a powerful connection between tradition and modern national pride.
I've never held the torch, but my friend held the torch running through Busan.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and she was underwhelmed. She loved the moment of it.
Yes.
But she was like, I wish the torch was like something more, I don't know, like flamey.
My friend did it for the Olympics when they were in Vancouver, and he kind of said something similar. He goes, the outfit was cool that I got to keep, but I'm not probably going to wear it again. I don't know. It's just in my closet.
It was, it's a cool moment. It's a very meaningful moment, but I wish there was more flames in the torch,
Exactly. So the reason that they're going to keep this tradition going is to bring, cultural depth to the festival, which I think is great. You need some historical reference to anything you're doing, and it's something that is going to start there every year.
Korea does that very well.
I agree.
I really like that. Okay, so is it time for us to do the answer to the quiz?
I would love to gift some people some chicken.
I like chicken. Do we have another quiz sound? Because I don't want to just say quiz and then expect it to happen.
Yeah.
Quiz. Oh,
we're on it. We're on it today. She's going to have a whole separate board for it, like one of those drum boards.
너무 웃어요. Okay, so we've got so many people texting in. 류홍희님 texting in, 미리님, 숭님, we've got 파랑님, 재숙님, 조경일님, as well as a lot of people over on our chat on YouTube as well. 삽살기님 says the answer should be 51 because telephone numbers start with 051. If it's not, I don't know what it is.
Well, it wasn't one of the answers.
No, it wasn't an option. 삽살기님. But I like your thinking.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
탈락.
You're wrong.
Unfortunately, 달라.
No chicken.
Okay, no chicken for you. Okay, so tell us the quiz very quickly.
Well, there are 48. Oh, you want the quiz question one more time?
Quiz question.
Oh, okay. How many sports will be included in the 106th National Sports Festival? Is it going to be number 1, 50, 2, 55, or 3, 100?
What is the answer?
The answer is 50.
50입니다.
So that is
50개입니다.
48.
50 dogs.
50.
Unbelievable.
48 official sports across 4 categories. We introduced those last week. And 2 demonstration sports, including foot volleyball and jiu-jitsu.
I love that. All right, so the winner chicken dinners who will actually get chicken. It's so exciting. 만학도 영어님 and okay, 계속 미리님. Congratulations. There was only one sound there. Andrew, thank you so much for all of that information. It's not enough time. There's so much, but you'll be back next week for
That's
more.
why we got 10 weeks of it, right?
Absolutely. I love
Perfect.
that. All right, everybody. We'll see Andrew next week, and I'll see you at 5 o'clock. Stick around.
1, 2, 3, 4.
한국전쟁 당시 우리를 먼저 도운 에티오피아 6천여 명의 군인들은 자신들의 월급을 모아 부모 잃은 아이들을 위해 고아원이라는 고아원도 세워주었습니다. 그러나 지금 에티오피아는 위기에 처해 있습니다. 끊이지 않는 내정과 기후재난으로 대부분의 의료시설은 파괴되었고 의약품도 부족해 간단히 치료할 수 있는 질병으로 사망에 이르는 상황입니다. 바로 지금이 우리가 에티오피아에 진 빚을 갚을 때입니다. 지금 전화해주세요. 후원 문의 080-982-0119 국제구조위원회.
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다 축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로 하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산. 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
깨끗한 공기, 편리한 교통, AI로 연결된 세상까지 일상의 모든 순간 그 중심에 과학이 있습니다. 작은 호기심이 세상을 바꾸고 불가능을 가능으로 만드는 힘, 과학. 부산이 과학기술 혁신도시로 도약하고 있습니다. 과학기술, 산업, 고등교육이 파동치는 혁신도시 부산. 과학으로 한 걸음 앞서가는 부산이 대한민국의 미래를 이끕니다. 변화와 도약을 이끄는 중요한 한 걸음. 일상에 보이지 않는 곳까지 새로운 가능성을 찾아갑니다. 비스텝, 비더스텝. 이 캠페인은 부산의 과학기술, 산업, 고등교육 혁신을 선도하는 부산과학기술고등교육진흥원이 함께합니다.
These are the nationwide safety guidelines informing you of rules to prevent water-related accidents during water play. As the heat wave continues, the risk of water-related accidents during leisure activities is increasing. When enjoying time at beaches, rivers, valleys, or any body of water, please follow these basic safety rules. Always wear a life jacket. Children must be accompanied by a guardian. Never swim under the influence of alcohol. In case of heavy rain, evacuate from the water immediately. If an accident occurs, alert those around you and call 119 right away. Schools and families are also encouraged to educate children in advance on safe water activity practices to ensure their safety. This message was brought to you by the Ministry of the Interior and Safety.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
포열 부산?
포열 부산 아닙니까? 원래는 울산 사람이니까 포열 부산 내리죠 이렇게.
포열 부산.
포열 부산.
할까요? 포열 부산. 잠깐만요.
You're now listening to For Your Busan.
안녕하세요, 올리비아입니다. 오늘은 해파리를 만나볼 건데요. 일단 사람입니다. 만나보도록 하겠습니다.
안녕하세요. 7월까지 문화회관 인턴 생활을 쭉 하다가 지금은 마음 맞는 친구 4명과 창업을 준비하고 있는 변서영입니다.
와, 진짜 반갑습니다. 수식어를 해파리로 해주셨어요.
사실 해파리가 바다를 유영하는 친구잖아요. 사실 그렇게 뭔가 삶을 살고 싶기도 하고 또 해파리 설명을 보니까 이 친구가 더 엄청 오래 산다고 하더라고요. 그런 해파리의 삶을 좀 닮고 싶어서 수식어를 붙여봤습니다. 저희 4명이 다 같은 학과 동기거든요. 취업을 준비하고 이제 4학년이라서 사실 취준에 대한 걱정이 되게 많았거든요. 저도 이제 취업을 해야 되는데 생각보다 되게 취준이 제가 생각했던 것보다 너무 힘들더라고요. 모집 요강 이런 거 보면은 경력직 신입을 다들 원하시고 그러면 경력을 쌓기 위해서 일단 인턴을 한번 해보자라고 해도 인턴도 진짜 경쟁률이 어마어마하더라고요. 그래서 인턴도 쉽지가 않구나. 안 되겠다. 창업하자. 이래가지고
그렇게 창업을
사실 장난 반 진단 반이었는데 마음 맞는 친구들도 갑자기 생기고
좋다.
작업실도 갑자기 또 막 구해지니까 이건 안 하면 안 되겠다.
맞아.
시기가
되려고 하니까 주변에서 다 이렇게
맞아요. 네.
타이밍이 딱딱 맞아 떨어지는
네.
작업들을 했더라고요.
맞아요.
어떤 작업들 했어요?
광고 공모전, 대학생 광고 공모전 같은 거 있으면 또 나가고 저희가 크게 내세울 만한 게 딱 한 가지가 있는데 올해 4월에 있었던 부산 국제 단편 영화제에서 오퍼레이션 키노라는 부문이 하나 있는데
네.
그게 부산 경남 대학생들 상대로 영화들을 선정을 해서 이제 출품을 할 수 있는 그런 부문인데 저희가 그거에 또 뽑혀가지고
우와.
또 4월에 또 상영을 했었습니다. 영화의 전당에서.
우와, 지금 정말 축하할 일이다.
감사합니다.
그러면 이 팀의 최고의 장점이 뭐예요?
다큐멘터리도 잘 만들고요. 요즘엔 광고에 좀 도전을 해보고 있는데 광고도 괜찮게 잘 만들고 있는 것 같아요.
요즘에 행복하죠?
좀 괜찮아요.
되게 느껴져요.
정말요? 감사합니다.
네. 되게 기분이 너무 좋은데? 행복하다. 나 지금 너무 행복해요가 느껴져요.
맞아요.
원래 일을 좀 좋아하는 편인가요?
누가 남이 시켜서 하는 게 아니라 저희가 하고 싶어서 하는 거다 보니까 우리 거 하는 거니까 행복하지 않을까?
맞아요. 그래서 아마 밤을 새도 일이 많아져도 재밌을 거예요.
맞아요.
컨텐츠를 제작할 때 철학이 있어요?
너무 뻔해지지 말자.
와, 이거 정말 어려운 건데?
그쵸.
네.
영상 만들면 제일 어려운 게 그거예요.
어려운 부분이에요. 누구나의 워너비 아닐까요?
그쵸.
네.
본인만의 뭔가 아이덴티티가 있다는 게 저도 그거를 좀 많이 가지고 이 영상만 봐도 이 사람이 만든 거다 라는 게 제일 영상에서는 가장 큰 경쟁력을 가지는 게 아닌가.
이거 막 JYP 막 이런 것처럼 영상만 봐도 변대표 작품인데? 막 몰라, 막 전광판에 나오고 있어. 변대표 작품이네. 약간 이런 느낌.
맞아요.
그쵸. 언제 가장 행복해요, 그러면? 그런 작업들을 하면서?
돈 받을 때?
현실적이군요. 아주 좋습니다. 네.
작품이 딱 나오고 렌더링 딱 걸고 딱 컨펌까지 딱 났을 때 그때 제일 행복한 것 같아요. 이제 수정할 거 더 이상 없습니다 할 때.
맞아요. 혹시 좋아하는 영어 단어나 영어 표현이 있어요?
표현이 있는데 The world is your oyster.
왜 그 표현이 좋아요?
제가 이 표현을 처음 들었을 때가 제가 영어 원어민 튜터 분이랑 화상 영어로 뭐 할 때가 있었는데 선생님이 저한테 혹시 뭐 미래에 무엇을 하고 싶냐라는 류의 질문을 하셨는데 미래엔 어떤 걸 하고 싶다라고 답을 했더니 딱 이 표현을 써주시더라고요. 그래서 사실 처음에는 내 세상이 왜 굴이라는 거지? 라는 생각이 들었는데 그분이 이제 설명을 해주시는 걸 막 듣다 보니까 되게 힘이 되더라고요. 뭔가 그래 네가 원하는 건 뭐든 할 수 있어, 뭐든 이룰 수 있어 이런 표현이잖아요. 사실 이런 표현이 좀 그때 힘이 좀 많이 됐던 것 같아가지고.
좋습니다. 그러면 방송을 듣고 있는 분들에게 하고 싶은 얘기가 있다면 뭐가 있을까요?
되게 생각을 많이 해봤는데 제가 사실 레이스로 치자면 저희가 아직 스타트 라인에 있는 거라서 저희가 뭐 많이 겪어보지도 못했고 그래서 뭘 말씀드릴까 되게 고민이 많이 됐는데 뭔가 하고자 하시는 게 있다면은 일단 뭐든 도전해보시라고 말씀을 드리고 싶어요. 제가 최근 1년의 사건들을 겪으면서 가장 많이 느꼈던 게 그래 일단 해보자라는 게 인생 짧잖아요. 뭐든 해보고 후회하는 게 낫죠. 안 하고 후회하는 것보다는.
듣고 계시죠 여러분? 인생 짧아요.
The world is your oyster.
감사합니다. 여러분 원하는 거 다 이루세요. 안녕.
안녕. That was so sweet. What a lovely interview. So big thank you to Olivia for that interview and to Soyoung Byun, who is currently preparing to start her own business. 큰일이지. 진짜 쉬운 일 아닙니다. Wow. Let's clap for that. That's like really cool. Ang PD. Let's clap. Okay, Ang PD. Yeah. Oh yeah. I love that. She was sharing her journey. She said she's in her senior year of university. She began preparing for job hunting, right? But she, of course, like many other graduating students, faced serious, intense competition. And eventually she thought, well, do you know what? I'm going to take a different path. So she's starting her own business. By chance, she did find a studio space and began her venture with some friends who shared the same vision. She's participated in several student advertising competitions and was particularly proud of being selected for the Operation Kino section at the Busan International Short Film Festival, where her work was screened this past April. So, specializing in documentaries, she's now expanding into advertising. She said she believes her biggest strength is creating videos so distinctive that people can immediately tell who made them, driven by her philosophy of avoiding cliches, like David Lynch. That's unhinged. I wish her all the unhingedness in the whole world. She said that learning the expression, the world is your oyster, meaning you can achieve really anything you set your mind to, gave her very big motivation. And her message to the listeners was clear. If there's something that you want to do, do it. Try it. Go for it. I love it. I love people who have that mindset where they think, do you know what? If someone else has done it, I can do it too. And if no one else has done it, well, I can be the first. I really, really admire that. Starting your own business is not easy. So wishing you all the luck and all the good vibes and 힘. 화이팅! 네, 대박 나세요. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ang PD's really loving this one today, like the fist pumping. Is it called? Yeah, it's fist pumping. Whoop, whoop, whoop. This one, you sound like an ape. Anyway, what did you think about that clip? Did you like it? Were you inspired? I certainly hope so. You can share your opinions, thoughts, comments, or anything else, really. Anything else you want with us here in the studio. To get in touch with us, all you need to do is text pound 9050 샵 9050 or Kakao Talk. Text messages are 101. Kakao Talk is absolutely free of charge. And yeah, get on and enjoy some community here at 4 p.m. At 4 p.m., look, again, 4 p.m. I keep looking at the clock. For Your Busan. I've been doing this show for a long time. I don't know why I'm calling it 4 p.m. now. because it's just easier? Yeah, I guess so. So come and join us at For Your Busan, especially in our live stream. We've got lots of chat with our community. And today's text topic, what are you doing or what is your method for surviving this extended hot summer? This potentially record-breaking summer. 네, 여러분 오늘의 텍스트 토픽은 더운 여름날을 보내는 나만의 방법은 어떤 것인가요? 뭐 예를 들면 do you have any kind of like real go-to heat cure? Do you eat ice, 얼음 먹기, 아니면 아이스크림 먹기? Or perhaps there's a place that you like to go in the summer that you can cool off and enjoy the summer but be 시원하다. I don't know. But you can get in touch. I've not been anywhere this summer. 100% summer vampire. Many of my friends have said, let's go to the beach. And I've said, bye, have fun. No, thank you. This summer, I'm not feeling the heat. I'm really not. I like feeling moist and sticky, I guess. I just don't want to be outside in it too much. Once the heat is manageable in terms of the humidity, then maybe I'll go and do some things. Until then, no thank you. No thank you. All right, let us keep this party moving along. Let me play you a song and then we'll come back with a quiz. How's about that? This is Fingerprint by Pau.
I said goodbye, see you around. 좀 다정한 말 약속하지 않아도 서로를 찾는 눈 같이 꾸는 꿈 이미 우린 연결돼. 우와 시간 속을 걸어 빙글빙글 곡선을 그려 Everywhere 어딜 봐도 you 푸르른 view yeah 끝없이 이어온 and on Promise I'll do better I'll do whatever for you Tell me you're feeling my vibe 눈부셔와 yeah, on my mind 새겨지는 우리 Just like a fingerprint 바래지 않는 모든 story Every time, every part 전부 잊지 마 yeah. 우리 만나는 secret 나눠왔던 feeling on my mind 서로 널 의미 Yeah like a fingerprint 간직되지 든 촉자리 A to Z, 1, 2, 3 들어가는 memories Remember everything Fingerprint Let's go 수많은 계절의 변화 속 수없이 스치는 이들 속 우리는 변하지 않아 영원히 반짝일 moment 지친 하루도 혼자 같아도 We together Promise I'll do better I'll do whatever for you Tell me you're feeling my vibe 눈부셔와 yeah. On my mind 새겨지는 우리 Just like a fingerprint 바래지 않는 모든 story Every time, every part 전부 잊지 마 yeah. 우리 만나는 secret 나눠왔던 feeling On my mind 서로 널 의미 Yeah like a fingerprint 간직되어진 추억자리 A to Z, 1, 2, 3 들어가는 memories Remember everything Fingerprint 아슬해진 우리의 page 한 장 한 장씩 넘겨 이야기를 남겨 We never forget 계속 이어가 Yeah on my mind 새겨지는 우리 Just like a fingerprint Okay on my time let's go Yeah on my mind 감지 않은 우리 Just like a fingerprint 찬란히 비춰내는 story Every time every part 계속 가보자 yeah 이곳엔 없는 ending 기대해 우리의 nail On my mind 서로 널 의미 Yeah like a fingerprint 간직된 짙은 촉자리 A to Z 1, 2, 3 들어가는 memories Remember everything Fingerprint Fingerprint
Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the For Your Busan Quizmaster. Fabulous. It's 5:14 on the clock. It's Thursday, the 21st of August. My name's Laura McCluckey, and this is For Your Busan. Welcome to the show, and thank you for joining us here. I asked you, what is your tip for surviving this potentially world record-breaking summer? Not in a good way. And Dana M. Neem says, just don't go out. Stay in the AC. 그래. That's what you've got to do. But preferably someone else's AC, like a cafe or somewhere, like maybe a workplace. So number one, you're saving money. And number two, we're saving the environment. Let's all get into the same place and crank up the AC. And then, you know, it's a smaller price to pay for future generations. I tell you what, it's a vicious cycle, isn't it? It's a vicious cycle. Anyway, quiz today is Busan dialect. 네, 오늘의 퀴즈는 부산 사투리 퀴즈잖아요. Busan, of course, has its own unique dialect, very important in movies and dramas and relationships. So let's have some time to share the joys and the beauty of the delightful Busan dialect, 부산 사투리 즐기는 시간입니다. So, you're going to hear two short clips. 네, 클립 두 가지 들려드리겠습니다. It means you've got two questions, so listen carefully and pick the answer. Okay, pick the answer. Number one.
퍼뜩인 나라.
What? 퍼뜩인 나라. Okay, so that's the first one. Would you want to listen one more time? Oh, we're going to wait. We're going to wait a minute. 퍼뜩인 나라. Okay, so what does this mean? Do you want to hear it one more time? Here we go.
퍼뜩인 나라.
퍼뜩인 나라. Oh, 이것도 무슨 말입니까? I don't know. If you know what the answer is, get in touch. Could it be number one, 빨리 이 닦아라. Number two, 빨리 not 빨래. 빨리 일해라. Or number three, 빨리 일어나라. Oh, what do you think? Is it 빨리 일어나라, 빨리 일해라, or 빨리 이 닦아라? 닦아라. I love it. I love Korean. And I love saying Korean in a funny way. Makes it even more fun. Okay, that was number one. This is a two-parter. Here we go. Clip number two.
아이고 대다.
아이고 대다. Okay, that's how I feel in the summer. Ready? Clip number two.
아이고 대다.
아이고 대다. Who's speaking that? Is this you? Is this you, Ang PD? No? Oh. Okay, so option one. 아이고 배고파. 나만 진짜 나는 그건 지금. 아이고 배고파. Number two. 아이고 힘들어. 아이고 힘들어. Or number three. 아이고 큰일 났네. 아이고 큰일 났네. So what do you think? Is it number one, number two, number three? Please send me both answers in order, okay? So the first clip, it was 퍼덕이 나라. Was it 빨리 이 닦아라, 빨리 일해라, or 빨리 일어나? And number two, 아이고 대다. Was it 아이고 배고파, 아이고 힘들어, or 아이고 큰일 났네? I want both answers, 두 가지 정답을 보내주시기 바랍니다. 순서대로 89050 샵 9050 카카오톡 or get onto our YouTube live stream. For Your Busan's chit chat community is very, very active and you can leave your message in there. Today we have some delightful prize for you, so get in touch and you could be the winner. All right, shall we have a song? Let's have a song break. This is Stop by the Spice Girls.
Just walk in, I make
Welcome back, everybody, for your Busan's quiz time. The time is 5:22 on the clock. It's Thursday, the 21st of August. It's time for Busan Quizmaster Part 2. Are you ready? Okay, we've got a clip for you. We've got some sounds. 여러분 잘 듣고 무슨 사투리, 무슨 부산. 무슨 부산? No, 무산 부산. No. 무슨 부산 사투리 표현인지 알려주시기 바랍니다. 자, are you ready? Shall we have clip number 1? Here's clip number 1.
퍼뜩이 나라.
Oh, 퍼뜩이 나라. I like it. I don't know what it means. Let's listen one more time.
퍼뜩이 나라.
퍼뜩이 나라. It sounds like 퍼뜩이 나라. Well, it sounds like a country. It's not a nara. It's something else. Okay? So this is your first clip. Does it mean, number 1, 빨리 이 닦아라 or 닦아라? That's so hard. 상격. 빨리 일해라 or number 3, 빨리 일어나라. What does it mean? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? 빨리 brush your teeth. 빨리 do your work. Or 빨리 get up. If you know the answer, wait! Because there's clip number 2, and this is a 2-parter. We don't just give these gifts away for free, you know. Here's clip number 2.
아이고 대다.
아이고 대다. Let's listen one more time.
아이고 대다.
아이고 대다. Who is that? Who's speaking? I want to know who that is. I think if I was speaking it, if I practiced, you would 바로 know it was my voice. 아이고 대다. 아이고 대다. Okay, so number 2, 아이고 대다. Is it 아이고 배고파? Oh, I'm hungry. Number 2, 아이고 힘들어. Oh, 힘들어. What is 힘들어 in English? Like, like 아이고 힘들어. Like, That's what it would be. That's English. And number 3, 아이고 큰일 났네. Oh no, something bad happened. What are the answers? I need both answers, 1 and 2, 순서대로, in order. 네, 1번 그리고 2번 클립은 어떤 표현을 들으셨는지 순서대로 답을 보내주시기 바랍니다. 89050 샵9050. Text messages are 101, which is very cheap, I think. But if you don't want to spend 101, that's fair enough. Save your money. Get to us on Kakao Talk for free. Or get onto YouTube live stream. We are live streaming every weekday, and our live stream chat community is very noisy and very naughty. So come and join the silliness. We love it. All right, those were your answers. Everybody's texting in with the same answers. Dominic Nim texting in with the same answer. Sudak Shon Nim as well. I need both answers. 1번, 2번 둘 다 정답을 보내주시기 바랍니다. 한 개만 보내면 탈락입니다. 바로 탈락이에요. 그래서 2가지 보내주시기 바랍니다. 자, 봅시다. 리레이션님 texting in. Hi, 리레이션님, 메리님, 미나리님, also 다나님. Oh, 혜연님, hello. I have to scroll all the way up here because you're very, very chatty. We've got the DSV651님 chiming in a little earlier. 고수님 also in the chat. And over here on our Kakao Talk, 조연철님 texting in with a nice little answer. 최숙님 as well. Everybody, I need both answers. 류홍휘님 texting in. Oh, with both answers in order. I like that. KJH name texting in with an answer that is, I don't know if this is for us. This doesn't answer any of our quiz questions. Maybe it's you're guessing my age? Correct. 32. Just kidding. I'm definitely not 32. 31. Okay, we've got Sunim texting in with the right answer. Aigu. And everybody else also with the right answer. This is very easy. Okay, I'm going to play you another song, and then you are going to come back and we're going to tell you who the winner is. Does that sound like a deal? That's a deal, right? How about this back to the 90s playlist? Beautiful Life by Ace of Base. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us here at For Your Busan. It's time for us to tell you the answer to and the winner of the quiz. So, the answer to today's quiz question, as you all know, we did a Busan Saturi quiz, and the answer was... I can't just announce it. I know that we're supposed to like ta-da, but I have to explain it, right? So the answer is 퍼덕이 나라 is 빨리 일어나라. And the second one, 아이고 대다, is 아이고 힘들어. So those are your answers. Hurry and get up and 아이고 힘들어. I don't know how you would say that in English. Oh, that's what you would say. I'm still clapping. Those were the answers. The winner coffee dinner is... 승목오님. Yay! Congratulations to you. We'll get in touch and you will get something very delicious and delightful from our studio. And congratulations. Thank you for joining us. And listen, to everybody else who plays the quiz every single day, it's really so cool that you join in and have fun and play. And yeah, the quiz is made by the people who get involved. And so thank you for sending your messages. All right, let us move along because this guy coming up next, you just can't stop talking.
Tune in to For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. It's time for We Are Family with Keishi.
안녕하십니까?
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
How are you?
아이고 대다. 아우 대다.
대다.
어 대다.
아이고 대다.
Yeah, 완전. That one I knew.
You did?
That is one that I know.
I feel like you complain a lot.
Oh, it is my hobby, girl.
Yeah.
That is my hobby.
So there's this funny meme, and I can't say it on air because
it's not suitable
I would be immediately fired. But it's so funny. In the comment section of this video on online, it's like me at the slightest inconvenience. The slightest inconvenience. 아이고 대다.
Uh-huh.
아 힘들어.
But in English, I assume.
I dropped my knife. English is very bad. But,
I have to
see.
see.
You dropped your butter knife on the floor. Oh.
And the picture, I imagine, is key to that, right?
I'll send it to you. It's a link. And you must not listen to it in front of your kids.
All right, send it to me while we're on the air.
Okay.
I'll make that happen.
Don't listen to it on the air. Everyone's phone always goes off.
Okay.
On the air.
All right, don't do that.
Anyway, what are you here for?
Oh, I want to talk about us.
Oh.
Is that okay?
I mean, sure. This is We Are Family, where we discuss multicultural family issues or, cultural differences and that kind of stuff.
All the above is true.
Okay.
But today I want to talk about friends.
Oh.
Are we friends?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Oh, dear.
No, I mean, why not? Like, why wouldn't we be?
I don't know.
I would say we're friends.
I would say we're friends. Okay, cool.
Okay,
cool.
good.
This is cool. We're playing a game of chicken
We're
here.
friends.
Are we friends? Who said it first?
We're friends.
You
I
said it
said
first. Okay. So
Yeah.
it's okay then.
We're friends.
All right. Cool. Did I just step
Why?
into the friend
Do
zone
you need me
on
to
purpose?
bail you out of something? Do you need money for something?
I'm that transparent.
Whoops.
Okay. No, well, I'll ask off the air about that.
Yeah.
But I was curious. Do you remember how we met? The first time?
Absolutely not.
Okay. It was actually here at the radio station.
So that's why I would gamble, but I mean, no, I don't remember.
Okay. I mean, it's possible that we did meet. You know what? No, that's not true. We did meet somewhere way, way back beyond, I don't know, 5-10 years. Yeah, we met somewhere else.
Unforgettable.
Yeah, apparently.
That's
apparently
what
not.
You are.
But I was thinking about it. For me, I think I know the answer, but do you know the answer for yourself? How do you typically make friends?
I really don't make friends, actually. I typically make friends. I just spend time with people and then we connect on shared values or shared interests.
Shared
and
memes.
Then shared memes, yeah.
Yeah.
Only my very best friends get my memes.
Nice.
Oh,
so I'm in the best friend zone almost.
Yeah.
If you send me a meme,
Super.
if you don't, then I'll know.
I love spending time with you, Casey. You're ridiculous and
thank you.
unhinged and bald. You're my only bald friend.
Am I really?
Well, yeah.
I don't know if that's true.
Are you really bald or are you really my only bald friend?
Both I'm wondering about
oh, no,
right
you're
now.
not. I have another.
See, I knew it.
Sorry.
See, I'm
There's
not special.
a lot of you out there, though. But listen.
Yeah.
Yes, we are friends.
Cool. Okay, thanks.
How do I make friends? I don't know. I don't think I make friends. And it's not that I avoid making friends, but I have a very nice friend circle already.
Right.
And I have a very structured life routine.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say probably I get a lot of my need for communication with our listeners.
Ah.
So I see them chatting on on Kakao Talk, on the messages,
Right.
on the live stream, and I see them chatting with each other, with me, and it feels like it's like this parasocial relationship, right? It's like it feels
parasocial,
like
interesting.
we're connected. It feels like we're friends.
Feels like.
Yeah.
Parasocial. Interesting. Do you actually ever make friends online? Or have you?
So again, I would say you need to define friends, right? So
Right.
friend for me can mean many things, but
Right.
I would say, yeah, we develop friendships. I'm not sure we're actually friends, but
Okay.
we develop online friendships, but only on YouTube
And there's
Kakao Talk with the listeners and with my viewers.
So you said the word zone before, right? The friend zone. I think you said something like that, or maybe I did. I can't remember. Somebody said it.
Nobody said it.
I don't know. I'm making stuff up.
Yeah, you're making it.
But there are for particular kinds of friends, they maybe your only friends in that context, right? So
Yes.
if it's online, you only meet online, you
Yeah.
maybe don't actually meet face to face. And if it's a coworker kind of friend, you maybe only meet at work. But the reason I bring this up today is because I've been getting this question a lot from students. I teach at a university, and a lot of my students are from different countries, and they've kind of been asking me how do I make friends in Korea? And I really kind of thought about it. I was like, I don't know how I make friends.
So are these international students?
Yeah.
Right. So are they talking about how do I make friends in Korea with Koreans?
Especially that. And they have...
그게 힘들어.
왜 그래요? 왜 그렇게 생각해요?
Finish your point and then I'll bogart the conversation.
No, derail me. I'm
Derail
curious.
you?
Yeah, finish that thought.
You did that yourself. Making friends with Koreans, I would say, is not, for me these days, no problem.
Okay.
Because I've been here for 14 years,
Sure.
I'm very much within the culture. I speak some level of Korean, and I also understand cultural norms, relationship expectations, that kind of thing.
So when
for
somebody
me,
says,
when
let's
I
eat
meet
lunch, they don't mean
someone, when I meet someone, it's okay. But for people who are new to Korea, especially exchange students, I say very hard to make friends with Koreans.
And that's a lot of what my students have told me. And I was thinking about it. So you've kind of already answered my question. Is it more difficult to make friends here than other places you've lived? I think the answer, it sounds like a yes.
I don't know. It depends what language you have to communicate in.
Yeah. And this is what I've told my students as well. It is a little bit hard to make friends if you can't speak Korean at all, right? With Korean people, it's a little bit hard to make friends.
Unless we have all of our awesome BEFM listeners who are fluent in English.
Right. And that's the other thing. You kind of have to decide, do I want to make friends and improve my Korean, or do I want to make friends with people who want to speak English and then kind of help them improve English? There's kind of a choice you might have to make.
Yes.
And I've got friends in both kinds of circles.
And then also, then I think there's a transactional element to the friendship.
Right.
And I think there's always a transactional element to the friendship. I'm not saying that that's a necessarily bad thing.
Right.
Because you give me something and I give you something. And so it's a transaction. We give each other good banter, right?
Yes.
So I hang out with you and chat with you because you fill my cup, you boost my social happiness.
Oh, thank
You're
you.
Very funny.
Oh, am I?
Ridiculously funny.
Like,
smart.
funny looking.
Very smart, very kind, very funny, all of these things. And so that is like really good for me. I get benefit from that. And, vice versa. Obviously.
Oh, obviously.
Obviously.
Come on.
But then when it's transactional in terms of like language learning, that's when it becomes more difficult, more problematic. And then you think, is it a real friendship? I don't know.
Well, yeah, you might have that question. And also, like, for some of my students, it seems to be they're like, well, my Korean level isn't good, but in order to get better, I need to speak with people.
Yes.
So what comes first? Do I, like, try
the
to...
chicken or the egg?
It's totally... And have you ever faced that? Did you face that here when you didn't speak Korean well?
Yeah, so I made friends with my coworkers, and then I had a bunch of friends who were... not Koreans, but Korean speakers. And so we would learn together. And then we would have a big group of friends and we would go out and meet other people.
Right.
And then I met my husband and it was very easy.
There you go. Because your husband speaks Korean fluently.
Well, that's because he's a Korean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are not mutually exclusive.
They're not mutually exclusive. His Korean is questionable often.
아이고 대다.
아이고 대다. It's like I ask him, why do we use this 받침 here? He's like, 그냥 just.
I know that exact answer. I know exactly what you're talking about.
But yeah. It's language is tricky.
Yeah.
What about you?
Actually, for me, before I got married and before I learned Korean that way and improved my Korean that way, I made friends through music. So that was a total thing for me. I kind of there's a thing that you can do here, especially in Busan. You can be a musician and, meet a lot of other foreigners who play music and just stay in that kind of community and then perhaps never need to use Korean. That's possible. Or you can kind of try to involve yourself in the Korean music scene, which there's kind of there's a little bit of difference. There's a little bit of a barrier there, I feel.
There's a barrier everywhere when you have language to deal with.
Right, for sure.
But also, it's not just language, like the culture for Koreans, like I would say not non-global Koreans, but Koreans that are less globally minded or that have not experienced different cultures or etc. It's difficult for them to adjust, which means they can't trust the relationship. And vice versa. Because there's cultural norms in Korea that are not normal, for example, Scotland. And so when you come and face that in a person, in a relationship, it's like a red flag because it's not your norm. So when you're outside of your comfort zone, the red flags go up and you're like, this isn't normal.
Right.
Because it's not what you're used to.
Yeah.
Some of our listeners are texting in. Unhinged as ever. 리레이션님 새 취미 생활을 같이 하고 술 한잔 같이 하면 친구 됩니다. So do hobbies, drink alcohol, and then you will be friends.
Okay, and this is a really interesting point because I have a lot of students who are from countries that perhaps alcohol is forbidden.
Yep.
And so they've
그러면요. 리레이션님, 무슬림 친구들이 어떡하지?
Yeah, and this is a question I've had from students exactly that. Like, okay, according to my religion, like I can't drink.
Yeah.
So this kind of like keeps me out of that possibility.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, all right, so what would I recommend? And again, like, this is just from my personal experience. You don't have to drink to play music.
Absolutely.
Right?
But it helps.
It certainly helps for when you get on the stage.
For a couple of hours and then it's no help whatsoever.
Then it's misery for everybody involved. But I mean, like there are friends of mine who are straight edge, as they say in the music industry. They do not drink. They don't do anything like that. And music is their sole focus. And they will go, a lot of times if you play music, you might end up at a bar. And that's not a problem for them. And they have a circle of friends and they've got friends from multiple places. And a lot of times musicians have to force themselves to be a little bit outgoing. So that's an easy in. I got lucky that way because it's an interest where it kind of encourages you to meet people who are not normal. You know what I mean?
Define normal, sir.
I can't.
Yeah.
Look at this, not normal.
Well, You said it, not me.
Yes. But yeah, but I can't recommend that to all my students, right? So my recommendation is do what you like doing. This is a big city.
Yes.
It might take you time, but you will find people with similar interests. You just have to put yourself out there.
And the thing is, it's a very global city actually these days compared to, when we first moved here, and even the people who've been here longer than us. I mean, you've been here, what, 16 years, 17 years?
18, maybe 18? 19. Yeah.
I've been here 14 years. And even then, it's the difference in terms of the global aspect of the city is really huge.
Sure.
And Dana Nim says, I live in Vietnam, and actually language exchange was the easiest way to ever try to make friends. But I didn't expect I would actually improve my Vietnamese.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a lot of language exchanges here as well. Korean English and other languages and Korean. And they're quite structured. I'm not quite structured. They're very structured. And they do lots of different activities. They do things that don't involve alcohol whatsoever.
Right.
And it's a really nice way to be able to meet new people, because younger Koreans and older Koreans, but younger Koreans who have not settled down yet are really interested in global culture.
Yeah.
Older Koreans who have settled down are, of course, interested in global culture. They just don't have as much freedom because maybe they have,
other commitments.
Sure. They've got their job and they've got the family, etc. So I think you saying do what you like is a really good idea.
Yeah. Because if you try to force yourself into doing something that you don't enjoy doing just to meet people, and just my personal experience, you get kind of burned out on it very quickly.
I don't try to meet people. So because meeting people is such a huge part of my job.
I see.
And communication. And so after I finished this broadcast, everyone's like, wow, you're so outgoing. And then I finish my broadcast and I'm like, I don't want to talk for at least 1 hour.
It's true. Once we're off the air, Laura just makes a beeline and doesn't even look at me anymore.
I don't look at anybody. I don't talk to anybody.
Don't even look at me.
Make eye contact with me.
There's a rule.
No, of course not. Of course not that. I'm not Mariah Carey. But it's one of those things where you get so socially exhausted from trying to make friends.
You're an introvert at heart, it sounds like. That's the definition of an introvert, right? You kind of lose your energy to other people, right?
I'm an extroverted introvert. I love people until I don't. Until my batteries all run out, and then I'm like, okay, we're going to take a step back. And networking is a huge part of broadcasting.
Sure.
And so sometimes you just got to take a step back. I do it for my work, so I don't want to do it for my hobby.
Gotcha. And that's something to keep in mind as well. I think a lot of my students, because I'm a teacher, and if they do find out that I play music, they assume I'm an extrovert, and I am not at all. I feel the same way. After having interactions with people, small group, large group, doesn't matter, I just hit a point where I'm like, I need my alone time.
I need to go.
Yeah.
Bye.
Gotta go.
So no, but that's the thing. It's I love people. I love hearing people's stories, but I also love to make the party. I love having people in my house. I love preparing an event. I love being in the thick of the preparations.
Right.
And then I'm very happy to sit back and watch other people enjoy the festivities.
Oh, that's cool.
I love to make the party. I don't necessarily want to be in the party.
You don't want to be leading it the whole time, right?
No, I want to
What are you, the Great Gatsby?
let people...
Sorry. Old reference.
Do you know what? I really love Leonardo DiCaprio, so that was a good reference.
You're welcome.
But no, it's interesting. Making friends as an adult as well is tough.
Yeah, and like you said before, a lot of people are very busy here. That's definitely an issue. People work a lot of hours that maybe, depending on what country you're from, may not be the norm for you. But at the same time, I was reading recently about this woman. She's an American who's lived in Italy for a long time. I had to look up the word because I don't remember. My Italian is not buono. What's the word? La passeggiata. Passeggiata. So it sounds magical because it's Italian. That was Italian, I promise.
Yep.
It says I. But the idea is basically people like to go for a stroll, maybe before dinner, maybe after dinner. It's kind of like a ritual, especially in smaller towns. And the idea is just to be out and about and kind of run into people. And I was like, oh, that sounds magical. And I was like, oh yeah, it happens here too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a nightly thing. If you live anywhere near Gwangan, you'll see people out all times of night.
Yes.
Doesn't matter how old or young, people are always out walking around, just kind of enjoying themselves. Put yourself out there.
If you go in certain neighborhoods, you're going to meet people that you know, and you're going to meet people that are perhaps going to know you. Maybe they've seen you in your band and they want to say hi. 삽살개님 says, yeah, Gyeongsang and Bugyongdae have many venues for playing and enjoying music. Come and enjoy together.
Yep, I would plug them if I could.
But question, have you recently made any adult friends?
Yeah. So I told you maybe a couple weeks ago that I was doing this concert, and I did it last Friday. And I was basically I was playing Russian music. I was playing the drums, not singing. Trust me, my Russian would not cover that well. So we were playing these Russian songs written by a man named Victor Choi. He's really famous. He's a Russian-Korean. And there were, I would say, there were people from all over. I met a guy from Colombia. And I was like, oh, that's the first time I've met somebody from Colombia. There were all kinds of people there, predominantly a Russian crowd. And it was cool. And it was a big reminder of, you mentioned how multicultural Busan has become.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is I feel like I'm in a different city right now.
Yeah.
It was really cool. And the guy I ended up playing with music with, we've got a play date with our kids. We're going to go to Gyeongju together next weekend. You know what I'm saying?
That.
So this is the first friend that I've made this year.
Yeah.
And it's been, I don't remember when the last friend I made was. And it's still something that I enjoy doing. We've got a common interest. If you meet people that way, you've always got something to talk about.
Yeah.
You know, if you're nervous about meeting new people because you're like, what am I going to say? What am I going to talk about? If you've got common interests, common hobbies already, it makes it so much easier.
So the things that my friends mostly have in common is that they're all nuts.
Well,
they're
you know
all
what?
Absolute bananas.
And that's okay too. I would say a lot of the people that I'm attracted to naturally are a little bit off the normal.
Cookie?
Yes, in a nice way.
What does that say about me?
I mean, but that makes it kind of interesting to kind of not only to talk to people because you're interested in them already, because you're like, oh, what's going on with this person? But then it also kind of makes you feel like, this is my crowd.
Yeah,
you know?
I think it's also nice when you make friends in Korea as a multicultural family or a multicultural group of friends because people are more likely to feel comfortable because at least one of the partners is non-Korean, at least one of them is Korean, or some mix of variations, right?
Sure.
And so that's kind of not as intimidating for people because there's probably multiple languages being spoken. It's a situation where everyone is open and, navigating things. And so I think making friends with grown-ups is tough.
In
Kids
general,
are fine. Because I have students and you have students and they're always eager to ask questions. And so you can have those lovely mentor-student relationships.
Right.
But adults are set in their ways.
It can be. And that's my advice.
Yeah.
You know what? Sometimes try not to be so set in your ways.
Yeah.
And even if you feel like you've got enough friends already, just, I don't know, do something different. Go out and make a new friend. Yeah. I'm really enjoying the experience I've had recently, just making a new friend. Yeah.
Be open-minded.
Yeah. And sometimes you got to, like you say, you get set in your ways. You got to kind of push yourself out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Casey, I'm so sorry, but it's time for us to push you out the studio.
I knew that was going to happen.
And this is your last day.
Today, yeah, that's going to do it for me. I had a great time hanging out.
Ang PD, we need to make sure that Casey comes back in the studio very soon because we're going to miss him dearly. Everybody say goodbye to Casey.
Why is she dialing the police?
Bye-bye. Because that's something else we have to talk about.
Oh, no.
All right, we'll see you later, everybody. Bye-bye, Casey.
Bye-bye.
All right, time for us to say cheerio. Today's show was produced by Jung Yuna, written by Hong Kyung-hwa, and hosted by me, Laura McCluckey. This is Run to You by DJ Doc. I will see you back here 4:05 p.m. Until then, love you. Bye-bye.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3